Hey everyone, welcome to the Everyday Human podcast. My name is Easton Taverna. Each day I'll share a reflection written by me and inspired by literature, poetry, music, movies, video games, and more. And after that, I'll share a prompt for you to write your own reflection. Together, we'll explore what it means to be human. Every month, we'll walk a new path, taking a look at life, death, the universe, and everything in between. Thanks for coming along. I'm glad you're here. For more, visit eastontaverna.com or join me on Instagram at _everydayhuman. They shop at Bodegas. They lace up their shoes. That's the title of today's July 27th Everyday Human Reflection. This one comes from a quote from the book 4321 by Paul Auster. You may recall Paul Auster from February 3rd's reflection, called May You Continue to Smile. That one was inspired by a quote from Auster's biography on Stephen Crane called Burning Boy. 4321 is a novel, and the quote goes like this. His mother looked agitated, more confused and distraught than Ferguson had ever seen her. No longer acting as the rock of composure and wisdom he had always thought she was, but someone just like himself, a fragile being, prey to sadness and tears and hopefulness. And when she put her arms around him, he felt frightened. Not just because his father's store had burned down and there would be no more money for them to live on, but the truly frightening thing was to learn that his mother was no stronger than he was, that the blows of the world hurt her just as much as they hurt him, and that except for the fact that she was older, there was no difference between them. A wonderful quote and a good companion quote to John Steinbeck's from East of Eden from July 4th. That episode was titled The Gods Will Fall, exploring similar ideas here. All right, and now here is my reflection. It's like the supermarket tabloid headline. They're just like us. And then there's this collage of celebrities doing quote-unquote normal things with bold print blasted over them. They buy fresh flowers. They reach for the top shelf. They stop to pet dogs. As I look back at old images of these online, I can't help but laugh at the absurdity of it. But we're not here to dissect America's celebrity worship problem today. At a young age, parents might as well be celebrities to us. We somehow look right past their very real problems, shortcomings, and insecurities. We see them as these sort of two-dimensional characters playing static roles in the movie of our lives. Mother, father, that's just what they are. It's even difficult to fathom that they have hopes, dreams, and fears. They stand above us like godlike figures, omniscient and omnipotent. The day inevitably comes, though, when we find them crying at the kitchen table after learning their mother has passed, or when they mutter the words, I don't know what we're gonna do, when watching the bills rack up higher and higher with no way out. And on that day, we'll learn that they're just human, delicate and vulnerable patchworks of hopes and fears and dreams and love. So whatever stage you're at in life and whatever relationship you have with your parents, whether they're still here or not, try and spare a little grace for the fact that they are, in fact, just like us. And there ends today's reflection. It makes sense that this happens. When we are young, we look up at them as these sort of superhuman figures who know it all, who can do it all, who are eternally strong and brave, and will always be there to help and protect us. Maybe, if you're lucky. I know some kids out there were or are unable to look up at their parents in that light, because their parents maybe are not there or are figures of fear rather than strength and hope. But this is all completely normal. And as we age, we slowly start to see the cracks and see, oh, yeah, life comes at them just like it comes at us. That is just a part of life and hopefully a reminder to Give each other grace. All right, and now here is your reflection question for today. Am I showing grace for my parents or parental figures, understanding they are human too, carrying all of the complexities that come with it? So there you go. Nobody knows what they're doing. Not even our parents. We all are just trying our best. That's it for today, July 27th. I'll be back tomorrow, July 28th, with another reflection. Have a good one, and take care.